hundreds of children from the Injongo Primary School in Khayelitsha will today be recipients of an Irish charity organisation initiative aimed at tackling the issues of children in South African townships going barefoot. Some 20,000 pairs of pre-loved sports shoes have now been collected and will be distributed to children in need. Now, for more on this story, let's bring in SABC News reporter Vanessa Poonah. Vanessa, thank you so much for your time. This sounds like a very good news story. Talk to us about this initiative.
Good morning to you. I'm just battling to hear you because, of course, there seems to be an air of excitement here at the primary school in Khayelitsha. Let me just show you what we are actually looking at today. I'll ask my colleague Oratile just to pan down with our camera. Oratile, can you show the visuals of why we're actually here at the school at the moment? I'll stand out of shot. And these, of course, are shoes, pre-loved shoes that have been collected from about 300 schools in Ireland. And this, of course, initiative started a few years ago. It was halted during COVID-19, and now it's back on track again with 20,000 pairs of shoes that are coming all the way from Ireland. The initiative really started by a few people in Ireland, as well as a South African-born gentleman from Bloemfontein. But I've got with me a co-founder of In My Shoes campaign, Kieran McHugh. Kieran, a very warm good morning to you. So, Injongo Primary School, the recipient of all these pre-loved shoes. Let us first start with where the concept came from for you to start this initiative.
In My Shoes, I said it was a very simple idea, really. We visited a township, we visited a school in Khayelitsha back in 2019 as part of a work project where we were making a donation to the then Gary Kirsten Foundation. And one of the things we noted was a very impactful visit from someone from Ireland that hadn't been in a township before. And having 3 young children, it really resonated with me that the children faced a lot of challenges, but they had no shoes. And that was something that I could picture my own children having shoes. In Ireland, shoes and sports shoes in particular cannot be recycled and they can't be sent to the charity shop. So a lot of families have a lot of very expensive pre-loved footwear in the attic that they don't know what to do with. So we engaged with some local schools to see if we could get 500 pairs. We ended up getting 2,500 that first time out because it was such a receptive idea that children and teachers really used it as a platform to learn about African in general, Cape Town, townships. But our strapline is connecting children through kindness, and the children really did engage with the concept, and I suppose they learned about gratitude, they learned about giving, they learned about, in some schools the children ran a student council where they ran the whole project themselves, so they learned what it was like to step in somebody else's shoes and to engage and to donate. And you can see they sent notes to the children telling them about the sports they played and hoping that they enjoyed it. So it really struck a chord, and it took legs, and it's become one of the more stickier projects that people really, really want to support at a corporate level and at a local level.
Kieran, I understand you say that there are some over 3,000 primary schools in Ireland, and at this stage only about 300 or so are involved in this project. That means there's room for this project to grow.
There is huge room for this project to grow. As I said, it's just as we grow, we need to grow incrementally, because as a charity we're very careful. We have to do this correctly. We have to have the correct network we have some really good NGOs over here that we work through. We're standing in a school here today that there's a very tangible link with the charity. It was built, there was 150 Irish volunteers through the Mellon Educates programme came here 2 years ago and built, I think it was 7 classrooms in the school. So we like to support, we're supporting a programme that Irish volunteers have supported. So yeah, there's this huge capacity. There's so much need over here, and there's so much supply in Ireland. But we just need to make sure that we do it very carefully, and that every child we get shoes to once, we get again and again. But there's a lot of legs for this one over time.
Kieran, thank you so much for speaking to, of course, the co-founder of the In My Shoes campaign, speaking to us from the Injongo Primary School here in Khayelitsha. And in just a few minutes, the official handover will be taking place to the principal of the school. We'll keep you updated with more on the story later on today.
So thank you so much for that. Definitely a good news story. Vanessa Poonah there for us.